Imagine a creature so perfectly strange, so wonderfully delicate, that it seems to have burrowed its way out of a forgotten fairy tale. It exists not in the pages of a storybook, but in the shifting sands of a remote landscape, a living whisper of what nature can create when no one is watching. This is the story of the Pink Fairy Armadillo, the smallest, most mysterious, and arguably most enchanting member of the entire armadillo family. Its scientific name is Chlamyphorus truncatus, but this formal title does little to capture the sheer magic of this tiny marvel. It is an animal that eludes even the most dedicated wildlife explorers, a phantom of the Argentine plains, making every single glimpse a truly remarkable event. Let's begin with its appearance, because to see a pink fairy armadillo is to see something unlike anything else on Earth. Picture an animal that could comfortably rest in the palm of your hand, measuring just 4 to 6 inches long, about the length of a modern smartphone. Its body is cloaked in fine, silky fur of the palest white, a stark and beautiful contrast to its most defining feature, its shell. This is no ordinary armor. It's a flexible dorsal plate of a brilliant bubblegum-pink hue. But this shell isn't just for show, nor is it fused to its body like in other armadillos. Instead, it seems to float, attached only by a thin membrane along the animal's spine. This extraordinary adaptation serves a dual purpose. It offers protection, of course, but its primary function is far more ingenious. It acts as a personal built-in radiator, a complex system for regulating the armadillo's body temperature in a climate of harsh extremes. And it is within this climate that our story truly unfolds. The Pink Fairy Armadillo is a master of its domain, an undisputed sovereign of the subterranean. Its front claws, disproportionately large and powerful for its tiny frame, are shaped like miniature shovels. With these formidable tools, it doesn't just dig, it appears to swim through the loose, sandy soils of central Argentina, the only place on our planet it calls home. Local folklore has given it the name sand swimmer, a title it earns every day. It can vanish beneath the surface in mere seconds, disappearing with the fluid grace of a fish diving into water. This burrowing is its life. It is its escape from predators, its shelter from the scorching sun, and its primary method for hunting, a constant, rhythmic dance with the earth itself. Life in the dark requires a different set of senses, a different way of experiencing the world. Being almost entirely nocturnal and spending the vast majority of its life underground, the Pink Fairy Armadillo has little use for sight. Instead, its world is one of scent and vibration. Its diet consists mainly of insects, with a particular fondness for ants and their larvae. Using a keen sense of smell, it pinpoints the location of an entire colony hidden deep beneath the sand. Then, with its powerful forelimbs, it gets to work, excavating its meal with surprising efficiency. Despite its fragile and delicate appearance, this tiny creature is a tenacious survivor, an animal perfectly and exquisitely sculpted by the pressures of its unique environment. Yet for all we can observe, the Pink Fairy Armadillo remains a profound enigma. It is this air of mystery that makes it so captivating. Let's delve into 5 astonishing facts that truly set this creature apart, each one a piece of a puzzle we are only just beginning to understand. First is the secret of its blushing shell. As we mentioned, the shell is not just armor, it's a thermoregulator. But how it works is fascinating. The shell is filled with a rich supply of blood vessels. By pumping more blood into the shell, the armadillo can release excess body heat into the cooler surrounding soil. Conversely, it can restrict blood flow to conserve warmth. This is why the shell's color can change, glowing a more vibrant pink when the animal is active or stressed, and paling when it is at rest. It's a living mood ring, a visible indicator of the secret internal world of this elusive animal. Second is its title as the Ghost of the Sands. Its ability to disappear is legendary. When threatened, it doesn't run. It dives. In a flurry of motion, it can excavate soil with its front claws and immediately pack it in behind its flattened rear plate, sealing the tunnel as it goes. This leaves almost no trace of its passage, no tunnel for a predator to follow. It simply vanishes, as if the earth has swallowed it whole. This incredible vanishing act is its greatest defense, making it one of the most difficult animals on the continent to study or even to find. Third, we have the tragedy of its fragility. For a creature so tough in its own environment, the pink fairy armadillo is extraordinarily sensitive to change. This is the primary reason we know so little about it. It does not survive in captivity. Removed from its specific soil type, its precise diet, and its familiar climate, it succumbs to stress with shocking speed. This extreme sensitivity means that traditional methods of study are nearly impossible. Its very nature guards its secrets fiercely, making conservation efforts that much more challenging. It is a wild spirit that simply cannot be caged. The fourth astonishing fact is the mystery of its social life. We know almost nothing about how these creatures interact. Are they solitary, meeting only to mate? Do they have complex burrow systems shared by a family? How do they communicate in the silent darkness beneath the sand? The answers to these questions remain completely unknown. Every pink fairy armadillo that is ever sighted is almost always alone, a single, fleeting glimpse into a life we do not understand. They are ghosts in their own story, leaving us to wonder about the chapters we can't read. And fifth, there is its unique place in the animal kingdom. It is the only member of its genus, Chlamyphorus. Its closest living relative is the Chaco and fairy armadillo, another small and little-known burrower. But the pink fairy armadillo is an evolutionary island, a creature that diverged and perfected its traits in isolation. It is a testament to the sheer creativity of evolution, a one-of-a-kind design that has never been replicated. It represents a unique branch on the tree of life, and if it disappears, a whole chapter of Earth's natural history will be closed forever. To the people of Argentina, this tiny creature is more than just a biological curiosity. It is a symbol of the delicate and often invisible ecosystems that lie just beneath our feet. But this symbol is in grave danger. Its world is shrinking. The sandy plains it needs to survive are increasingly being converted for agriculture and cattle ranching. The compacting of the soil by livestock makes it impossible for the armadillo to burrow. Climate change brings unpredictable weather patterns, altering its fragile habitat. And sadly, its enchanting appearance has made it a target for the illegal pet trade, a certain death sentence for an animal that cannot survive outside its home. The conservation of the pink fairy armadillo is a race against time to save a creature that we barely know. How do you protect an animal you can rarely find? How do you raise awareness for a species that lives its life hidden from view? These are the difficult questions that conservationists in Argentina are grappling with today. Protecting this armadillo means protecting its entire habitat, the soil, the insects, and the delicate balance of an ecosystem that has existed for millennia. It is a reminder that the most wondrous treasures of our world are often the most fragile. The pink fairy armadillo remains a marvel of nature, a breathtaking blend of beauty, resilience, and profound mystery. It teaches us that there are still secrets hidden in the world, still wonders waiting to be discovered, and still a profound need to protect the magic that we do not fully understand. And now we turn the conversation over to you. We've journeyed into the hidden world of this living enigma, from its blushing shell to its ghostly disappearance. Of all the strange and wonderful characteristics of the pink fairy armadillo, which one surprised or fascinated you the most? Was it the idea of a shell that works like a radiator, or its incredible ability to swim through sand? Let us know in the comments below. What part of this creature's story captivated your imagination? Your curiosity helps keep the wonder of these animals alive, and we look forward to reading what you have to say.